And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. And tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Orlando Magic. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for Josh Giddey?
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal frontcourt pair. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And for the Bulls, White and Okoro are the wings. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis, and it's Giddey in at the 1. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Basket's good.
Working it to Vucevic, and he does not hesitate.
And now the Bulls in transition. White looking it over to the middle. Here's Vucevic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And he buries his first look.
Just look at the body of Bain. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Okoro. Chicago passing it around. Here's Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Oh, Giddey takes the hit and still finishes inside.
Wagner with a screen on Giddey. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Over Buzelis. Banchero no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Back to Giddey, outside White. Off target with the 3.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Down low. Here's Carter, kicks it out to Bain. Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside, beyond the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Banchero.
Well, that's a confident stroke by Wagner. His coaches love when he shoots it with conviction.
White on the wing, guarded by Bain. It's Vucevic, high post. Back to Okoro. Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by Banchero.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Bain, the pass to Carter. The kick out to Banchero. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you. Carter finds Banchero. Here's Suggs. Carter, a screen on White. Suggs, the pass to Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, look, everyone likes a flush. Carter Jr. showing his force.
Okoro, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
How about some numbers from the real NBA? Here are the free throw shooting leaders. Desmond Bane is second.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Here's Buzelis, guarded by Banchero. Buzelis' shot is good.
Oh, nice inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." BA, back to you.
Allie, thank you. White for three. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Counted from distance. Bane's got 5 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Giddey. Now White. Still no points. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Orlando has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Bane. Pass to Suggs. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Black's checked in for Suggs. Chicago trailing here. Giddey with it. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Here's Vucevic. That misses. Got a chance to tie it. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Okoro outside. Back to Giddey. Fades. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Buzelis. Give him 8 points now.
Defense was all over it. Fading away. That's a tough shot.
Tipped.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Okoro outside. Vucevic against Carter. And the power finish by Vucevic.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Well, Coach, when you think about the NBA's steadiest contributors, Coby White deserves a mention.
He sure does, B.A. Players like Coby White are the foundational pieces that every team needs. He makes smart plays, and he's so consistent. You almost take it for granted. Yeah, and every year, Bane's playmaking seems to take another leap. Fantastic pass right there.
Vucevic, a screen on Wagner. Back to Vucevic. Stolen by Carter. And Banchero with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Fades away. Banchero no good.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to White. Chicago passing it around. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Carter. Orlando leading. And here's Black. He's scoreless. Now Carter to the inside. Here's Banchero. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Wagner. White for three. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
From deep, Banchero. Banchero missing again.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
The shot by Buzel is no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Black outside. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Williams is checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Okoro. And a change for the Magic. De Silva's checked in. Chicago's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Changes. Batase comes in for Carter, and it's Desmond Bane in for Banchero. White finds Williams. Outside Giddey, pass to Vucevic to end the drought. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Wagner looking it over. Batase with a screen to the paint. And Batase throws it down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Here's Sumu. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. To the left side wing. Here's Vucevic, 6 to shoot. Got a hand on it.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Wagner, left side. The 3 from Bane. Connects from downtown. Bane's got 8 points.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Vucevic in the post. Batase covering. Vucevic gets the bucket. 15 points in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Black outside. Outside Bane. Fires the 3. And again! It's the Magic from deep.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Bane against White. Stolen by Bane. And it's Black penetrating. And Now a quick look at the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Fourth, Josh Giddey.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
No good on that one. And one young guy who's really a good on-ball defender, Anthony Black.
Yeah, B.A., that's where he's made an immediate impact. He's a big guard, a smooth athlete, great body control, really tough to get past him, B.A.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Herder comes in for White, and it's Jones in for Giddey.
Well, what you like about Black is he processes quickly, and he moves quickly, plus great size for his position.
Jones misses. Magic leading by 6, and they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Snatched away. Pass to Smith. Now here's Herder. From downtown, no good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
They've got Trey Jones, Kevin Herder out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Bane. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Here's Smith. They trail by 3. Dosunmu on the wing. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards.
And that game against Brooklyn, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Pass to Bane. And another miss by Orlando.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Dosunmu. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to De Silva. The 3 from Suggs. Williams grabs the board. Bulls trail by 3. And here's Dosunmu. Williams passes to Jones. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is where Jones is at his best, distributing the basketball.
Batase with a screen. Down low to stop the drought. And he lays it up and in. Batase's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
from 11 feet away. And there's another one for Chicago.
Really not where we normally see Jones operate, but good for him to grow his comfort zone a little.
Outside Bain. Pass to Batase. The three from Suggs. On target from range. And the Magic lead by 4.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
Jones against Suggs. Dosunmu outside. Three-pointer. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Black. Jones against Bain. Black outside. They set the pick. Pass to Suggs. Takes a three. Chicago with a rebound. Their last meeting was in Orlando. They were unable to fight off the Magic.
They just couldn't get it done against this team last time. Their starters got into quick trouble because of some cheap fouls.
Yeah, and that comes down to playing reckless defense. They need to have more discipline and do a better job of
The three from Bain. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And so here is Chicago, following the three-point basket by Orlando. Lets it go from deep. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's Black. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Dosunmu picks one up.
Well, I think Black's agility caught the defense off guard there, and he's able to draw shooting.
So far, ball by Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Okoro is checked in for Herter. And it's Josh Giddey in for Dosunmu. Then for Orlando, Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Batase. And Wagner subbed in for De Silva. And he drops the first. So he gets them both. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. They trail by 9. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you, Brian.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending it.
So it's Orlando now. Here's Suggs. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana. To the inside. Banchero in the post. Working on Vucevic. And Banchero gets it to go.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Outside Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Now Jones. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Giddey. Outside Jones. Fires for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Magic leading by 11. Pass to Suggs. Back to Bane. Now here's Wagner, defended by Jones. Suggs outside. 3-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Buzelis. Now Vucevic, guarded by Banchero. Shoots from the right block. 2 points. That one goes. 19 points for Nikola Vucevic.
Well, we've seen this for years. Vucevic is a dependable scorer who can attack you in a variety of ways.
Banchero against Vucevic. Banchero down the lane. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Giddey. It's hauled in by the Magic. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part. Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Now here's Okoro, guarded by Bane. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Black. Magic leading by 12. Pass to Suggs. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Suggs has got 6.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Here's Vucevic, guarded by Banchero. Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. And that one is hammered home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Wagner outside. Pass to Bane. Kicks it out to Wagner. And here's Banchero, covered by Vucevic. Banchero goes strong down low.
Paolo Banchero.
1:53 left in the first half. Giddey scanning the floor. Pass to Vucevic. Jones up top. He's covered by Suggs. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Black. Orlando leading by 15. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Right wing. three-pointer, Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Magic.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Banchero.
Well, you know, he's already an all-star level talent. Banchero's upside and his versatility, you've got to be excited about his future.
White, he's checked in for Jones. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And Banchero drops them both. 40 seconds left in the first half. Suggs against Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
Nikola Vucevic taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
And so Vucevic nails both of them. Orlando leading by 17. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner left side. Orlando moving the ball around from deep. Banchero to the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And so it's Orlando up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Greetings, Shaq Kenny and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here at Chicago, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Jacking up that many wild threes, you know coach is going to be giving you an earful.
Yeah, but who's calling the plays? Who can put the game plan together? Coach should be yelling in the mirror.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nikola Vucevic has been sensational.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Orlando leading by 15. On the court for Orlando. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. Banked it in off the glass. Suggs has gotten his third basket of the night.
Yeah, finessing his way around down low. Suggs found an opening for the score.
Here's Buzelis. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Banchero. And the Magic pushing it up now. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Okoro outside. Vucevic, a screen on Wagner. Okoro, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Bain surveying the D.
Who's watching here?
Carter, a screen on White. From deep, Bain. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Okoro outside. Outside White. No good on the triple.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Banchero. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
White with a screen on Carter. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Vucevic. Giddey passes to White. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
Far from just a perimeter threat, White is quite adept at finding scoring opportunities inside.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 16. Hits the three-pointer. Banchero's got 19 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
You see yourself on the screen. You show up. Back to those. Let's go. Sit down. Show us those moves. Oh, that's nice.
Pause. Let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. 5th on the list, Chicago.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Orlando on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Giddey passes to Okoro. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. Suggs outside. Pass to Bain. Clock at 6. Vucevic with a steal. White against Suggs. Outside White. Here's Giddey. Inside. Here's Vucevic. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Here's Giddey. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic draws the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Buzelis. He's checked by Carter. Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. From deep, Giddey. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Carter. Now here's Banchero. Suggs outside. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out. Here's Buzelis. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Now here's Suggs. Give him 8. Outside Bain to get back on track. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Bulls trail by 16. Now here's Giddey. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. And that's now 27 points for Nikola Vucevic. The Magic have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Suggs, the pass to Bain. Over to the wing. Steps back. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That'll put Coby White on the line. It's on Desmond Bain.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Coby White.
That's good from White. The motor of Coby White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Coby will make those effort plays.
Shot clock at 6. Picked by Carter. Wagner for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wagner's got 8 points.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Here's the 3. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
It's Suggs with a drive.
Off the bounce, Suggs showing his athleticism.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. It's an 18-point game, and so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for Giddey. Black's checked in for Orlando. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Jones. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Now Black. 6 points for him. Here's Banchero. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now. Outside Jones. Back to White. Okoro with the ball. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. 5 to shoot. Chicago passing it around. White can't hit.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. 3 is up. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now. Right side Jones. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Josh Giddey.
Yeah, this guy does not rest on his laurels. He really studies all the angles and the positioning you need to be a force on the glass. It's almost like a science to him, trying to squeeze out a few extra boards every game. That's why he continues to make a bigger and bigger impact.
That free throw misses.
A former second-round pick, Jones has worked hard to carve out a role in this league, and he continues to look to improve.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. And the second free throw is good.
Well, you like the passion Jones steps on the floor with, especially for being so undersized.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you guys.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Black passes to Banchero. And here's Bain. Back to Banchero. The 3. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 4 assists now tonight. Jones, the pass to Okoro. Now White to the inside. Okoro outside. Outside White. Williams, a screen on Bain. White for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. White's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Carter, a screen on White. White against Bain. Down low. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Well, Wendell Carter Jr. has settled into his role nicely. A reliable big who brings energy, especially when it comes to rebounding.
Now here's White. Give him 8.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From behind the arc. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Bain. Magic leading by 18. A minute 42 left in the third. With a step back. Banchero no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. Pass to Williams. Here's White from deep. De Silva with the rebound.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Right side Jones. Up top White. On the wing, Jones. Black defending. They get it back. Outside Jones. The three is up. He can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 20. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Black with it. Dosunmu picks him up. Pass to Banchero. And the shot goes down. Banchero's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And here's White. Give him 8 points now. Smith with a screen on Bain. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Trey Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Smith in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. So it's Orlando now. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to Suggs. Over Jones. Suggs with the bucket.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic. Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You'll love to see it.
Orlando leading by 23. Black passes to Batadze. Batadze with a screen. Wagner finds Batadze. And Williams over to help. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Chicago ball.
For Chicago, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Giddey to the paint. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Giddey. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Listen, yes, Jalen Smith can make a triple, but at his core, he's at his best down low.
Count that bucket.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Now here's Giddey. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
And Batase gets it to go.
The purpose of the pick and roll is to create a shot for someone. Suggs recognized that this time that someone wasn't him.
Now here's Giddey. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Magic. De Silva's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. Fires from deep. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Now here's Giddey. Smith outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Batase. Batase's got 4 rebounds now. Black, left side. On the wing, Suggs. Defended by Jones. To the left wing. Here's De Silva. And it's Chicago with a board. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Okoro is checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Coby White in for Jones. Then for Orlando, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Banchero comes in for Wagner. And it's Desmond Bane in for Black. Here's Bane. Now Suggs to the inside. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And that one falls for Carter. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. White on the wing, guarded by Bane. Pass to Vucevic. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Okoro, and stolen by Banchero. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Magic making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Carter. Jones with the ball. Pass to De Silva. Now Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. De Silva, no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Okoro, right side. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Banchero passes to Bane. Jones up top. Giddey defends. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, watch Carter Jr.'s control. He sets a solid screen and then shifts right to his spot.
Back to Giddey. Chicago passing it around. Vucevic draws the double. Three-pointer. Buzelis gets the 3 to fall.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Picked by Carter. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Inside. Okoro outside. Picked by Vucevic. Okoro passes to Giddey. There's the drive. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to De Silva. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
So for the Magic, Franz Wagner checked in for De Silva, and Suggs is subbed in for Jones. Orlando leading by 23. Wagner outside, from outside the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, with the agility and the skill, Franz Wagner is hard to defend without fouling.
Wagner taking 3 shots.
He's off on the first. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And he sinks the second.
Well, look, I really appreciate how Franz Wagner does a little of everything. Along with plenty of scoring, he's a multi-dimensional player.
And he nails the third. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well. And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Banchero outside. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
A line change here for Orlando. Chicago has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. That's 29 points for Nikola Vucevic.
Well, moving Vucevic inside's like trying to move a brick wall.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Howard's checked in for Richardson. Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Batase.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Jones. Isaac with a screen on Giddey. Jones finds Isaac. They swipe it. Here's Buzelis. Isaac covering. Now here's White. 4-3. It's good from beyond the arc.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And it's Jones with the ball for Orlando. They lead by 17. Howard against White. Cuts off the pass. Here's Buzelis. He launches. Isaac there for the rebound.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Jones. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 19. Takes it inside. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Orlando leading by 19. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Magic.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Paolo Banchero.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Get Josh.
And here's Giddey. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.